Hi everyone, it's Denise from Paper Pastime. I am going to show you how to make my double slider mini album today. This was not my idea. I saw it somewhere and loved it and just wanted to figure out how to make one. I posted the pictures previously, but I'm just going to show you again quickly. Each one of these 3 slider panels, you can pull out 2 on each one. Gives you a lot more room for pictures and embellishments. It's the front, and then you flip it over in the back too. We're going to make one that's a little smaller today. I originally only had 2 slider panels, but these pictures I had a lot of and I didn't want to not use some of them, so I just added another one, which is very easy to do. You just push them back in. Now mine don't slide as well as they could. The original says to use your Walmart bag, your Tops bag for the slider mechanism. I didn't want to use that, so I thought I would try something else. Bad idea, didn't work as well. So today I'm going to show you how to do it with the plastic bag, which does work better. So mine you just have to push a little harder. And it just folds back up. It was much easier to do than I thought. This is a 5.5-inch album. I do have a cut file posted. Cut file is not necessary, it's just rectangles, and I do give you the dimensions on my blog, so you can do it either way. We're going to make our main piece first. So what you have are 2 5.5 by 6-inch pieces. You need to score them at 5.5. Fold that in. Do them both. I've already scored these. That's your front and back cover. Then your back panel is 5.5 by 11, and you score that at 5.5 also. Now we just need to adhere those together. Take your 2 cover pieces and apply your adhesive along your scored 1/2-inch tab. And you just simply line this up. Try to be precise so your album stays square. And I'm off a little. Okay, this was what I started out with, and then I had more pictures than that. So if you want yours to have 3, just simply cut another 5.5 by 6-inch piece and tag it on here. You could make it as long as you wanted. If you wanted a whole bunch, you know, go ahead. So now we just need to make our slider pocket. And here is the one from the cut file. This is 5.25 by 11. What you need to do is you need to score this at 5.25. Did that right there. Go ahead and fold that. There are score marks from the cut file that you can see them in person, or you can just measure like I did. Then you just need to score where that fold is. Okay, then fold that over. Okay, this is the front of your slider panel. Here on the right, this is where you're going to make the mechanism. You need a piece of plastic bag. This is Walmart Tops, any of those. It needs to be about 1.5 inches wide by about 12 inches. Try and cut it relatively neat. That was the hardest part of this whole project. I ended up folding my bag up as neatly as I could and then using my paper trimmer to get it relatively straight. I used, on my snowman album, I tried using page protector. I just thought I didn't want to use just plastic bag in it, and this would be nicer, but it does not slide as well, so I really recommend going with the bag. You're also going to need some sticky strip. You want this to hold. It's going to get a lot of pulling. And I can never get this stuff. That's why I already put it on. I thought it would save a little time. You're going to center it over this right-hand panel. You don't want to tape it to the paper. You need this to be snug and smooth, but you don't want it really tight. It needs to be able to move. And how you get this on really does affect how your slider works. Okay, smooth that down. I had scissors there. Then after you adhere it, you just want to cut off the extra. You don't need that to get caught. Okay. Then I would slide it more toward the bottom. Now you need to put a piece of sticky strip at the bottom of this. And it's important that it doesn't hang over the edge. It can be a little narrower, but it can't be wider. Let's slide that down a little bit more. Maybe not, I'll do it on this part. So right along your bottom edge, I'm going to put that down. My stuff is... Oh, I stuck to my paper, not good. Alright, snip it off. If I'm overhanging a little, that's going to cause me problems. I can never get the red liner tape part off. There we go. Okay, these are your slider panels. This is cut at 4.5 by 5 1/4. And what you're going to do is you're going to center it on this right-hand panel. Doesn't have to be exact, but just eyeball it. Get it in there. Okay, rub that down. You're going to fold it shut. And now your sticky strip is going to go along the top. Going to do the same thing you just did, just at the top instead of the bottom. And then we're almost done. Like I said, this really ended up being a lot easier than I thought. This would make a great shower gift. I'm thinking of making up one for a boy and one for a girl just to have on hand. So all the new mom has to do is put some pictures in it. I think it would be really cute. Now this one you're going to center again, but this time along the top. Okay, then you're going to put adhesive on your little 1/2-inch flap here. Put it on my score pal. Okay, then you're just going to fold it over. And your slider panel is done. Now you'll end up putting a ribbon or something here to pull it, but it's hard to do it when it's not adhered either, but you just pull. And it comes out. I don't have it, the back isn't hooked yet, so it's harder to do. But push and pull. Sometimes you have to help it from the bottom just a little bit. Now I already made my second one, so I have 2 done for the sake of time on the video. And like I said, mine had 3. It'd be very simple to make more. We're just going to do 2 for now. So what you're going to do is turn them to the back side. Remember, the front side has the slider punch out. You're going to put a strip of adhesive. I just used my ATG gun. I did not use sticky strip, and it seemed to hold fine. I've played with mine quite a bit and haven't had any issues with it. Put another strip down here. Do them both. I always leave tails. Not good. Just want to make sure you don't get your slider piece. It needs to stay in between the adhesive. Okay, then bring your main piece back over, and you're just going to center them on each of these panels. You could use contrasting colors if you wanted. You wouldn't have to have a match. Okay, get that where you want. And take your other one. I'm going to do the same thing. And you are done. It's all ready for embellishments, and you can do both sides. Let me show you how it works. Okay, and here you have your little slider panels. Sometimes you do have to just give it a pull from the other side. So on both sides, you can just add your pictures and your journaling, and you're all set. I hope you found this helpful and that you enjoyed it. I'd love to see anything that you make with it. Once again, this is my finished one. It was lots of fun. Thanks for watching.